Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss the linked list in this section. Linked list is a linear kind of data structure, in some words similar and somewhat different from the array. What happens when we talked about the array? Array is a array is also linear kind of data structure. In array we need to occupy the array, and we have to store the elements in a continuous manner. That means that occupy a linear memory, and we store the elements in this memory. This is what you basically do in array. You occupy the memory, this memory what we are talked about. You occupied the memory and you store your data. Suppose your data is 2 3 4 5 6 10 11. Okay, so these elements are in continuous memory. This whole memory is a linear memory, right? And this is your data 2 3 4 5 6 10 11, and this is in a continuous memory. Address is in a same row, like 101 102 103 104. It's going on till the element. But when we talked about the linked list, in linked list is is also linear kind of data structure. But in this we need to allocate the memory when you get the new data points. Let's see, we have data 1, so we store the 1 in a chunk of memory, and when we get a new data 2, we store in chunk of memory. Then same, we store new data points. We get new data points 3, and we store here, and 4 we store here. So how they are connected, how we store this all uh, data points in order in which way they are coming. So one here, one know what's the how one know what's the next data points. He has the address of a next element. Like if to store at address of 200, so one has the address of next element, and 2 has the address of next element 3. Suppose 3 is stored at a 400 and 4 stored at a 600. So 2 has the address of 3, 400, and 3 has the address of 4, 600. And at the last there is nothing in next to 4. So at the last here is a null. It means there is here is next nothing. So in linked list we don't know how much element we are going to store, but in array we occupied the memory, a particular size of memory. Like here we occupied the memory of 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 7 blocks of memory. But in linked list we don't know how much element we are going to store. So here it is allocated the memory allocated in a dynamic way. But in array we allocate the memory in a static way. It is the size of array is predefined, but size of linked list is not predefined. It is we store the element at a runtime. In next, let's see about this bucket. This is suppose this is a bucket. Okay, done. This, let's talk about the bucket. What is it? Here we store the data. Here we store the address of a next node. So it is kind of node star, right? And the whole bucket is called as a node. This is node in which we store the data and we store the node. And why this is node star? Because this is node, right? And this is the address of next node, so it should be star because it is the address of node, right? And the first, at the first, we should store the address of first element. Suppose the address of first element is 700. So at the first we need to store the address of first element, which is called head. In some operation we need directly we need the first we need to address the of first element as for performing some operations, like if we want to add the element at the first, we want to access the first element. So at the first address of first element we store in a separate space which is called head, as well as the address of last node we store in a separate space. Suppose the address of 4 is 600, so we store in this particular section which is called tel. In some operation we also need tel. I think you guys got my point, how the linked list is different from the array. If we discuss about the difference from the difference between the array and linked list, you can say in your way also, like array has a store elements in a continuous memory, but linked list store the elements in a non-continuous manner. The elements are stored at different chunk of memory. You can notice the address of 1 is 700, the address of 2 is 200, the address of 3 is 400, the address of 4 is 600. It is different, it is not in a same row, but you can notice the address of 2 is 101, address of 3 is 102. It is continuous, it is in the same row. This is the first difference between the array and linked list. The second difference is array we occupied linear memory as we defined array of size at first, like array of 4. It means we are going to store the 4 elements in this array, but in linked list we are not defining the size of array linked list, because we don't know how much element we are going to store. So it is so in linked list here is a dynamic memory allocation is happen. Good. What offer the best offer, which linked list offer you? Suppose we have large amount of data which we need to store in a memory. So here the large amount of memory we don't have in a continuous manner. So we can store this data in at a different place, at different chunk, and we can connect through the pointers. This is pointers, right? Pointers of node. Hope you guys learn from this video, and in next video we will discuss about the operation of linked list, like searching and getting the mid elements and reversing the linked list.